So how's everybody doing? This is John Huey coming to you from the blueness. I just changed the lights in my car, and so I got the blueness going on. I'm feeling blue right now. So anyway, this is the uncomfortable zone, and I'm feeling pretty good. All right, this show is brought to you by Blacktopia.org and me. So check this out. So I did this video earlier today, and I was cursing and MF this and MF that. I was mad, and I couldn't load it up. So actually, it turned out to be a good thing because I'm not in that mood right now, and cooler heads has prevailed. And so I came up with a whole different topic. Something. It's not about being uncomfortable tonight. It's just about having fun. So peep this. I'm watching YouTube with my son, and this black dude's on there, and he's pranking people, and this dude's got like 1 million views, and his boys pranking him, and they're just going back and forth, and they're having a good time. And I was just thinking, and I'm like, I remember back in the day when I was in my early 20s, right out of high school, between 19 and 22, when I used to have my my barbecues at my house almost monthly, and I just burn up some ribs. Them ribs was off the hook, and grill some burgers, whatever. So I was just thinking about some of the things that we used to do, and if YouTube, if the internet was around like it is now back then, hell, we'd be millionaires. Because if this crap they think is funny, most of it is stage shit, the stuff that we used to do is off the chain. I'll give you guys one story. So there was this chick, I gotta give you stuff. So there was like a core group of guys. It was about 6 of us. There was 6 of us in our crew. And, we used to go to clubs, do the whoop-de-doo, whatever, dancing and having a good time. I was pretty much a designated driver all the time because I don't drink. But I was the craziest one in the bunch, So anyway, I'm throwing one of my cues, and we got people coming over, having a good time. So we got this chick, and everybody outside of the crew had a nickname, especially women. The girls had a nickname. So this chick comes over, Barbara Mandrell, because she had big hair, and she brings her friend over with her. Yeah, she was all right. She was nice looking. She wasn't no 10. She wasn't a dime piece, but she was nice looking. And she comes over, but we didn't know she was coming over. So we were making this burger, and we were making a burger for somebody else, and he didn't show up. So let me tell you what I put in the burger. So we just going crazy. Season up a regular hamburger like normal. So, you put your seasoning salt, your pepper, your onion powder, your garlic powder, your thyme, that's how I get down. So I put in that, plus some banana quick, some strawberry quick. I put some soy sauce, some oyster sauce, all kind of shit. Whatever's in there, I kept mixing it up, and it went from that red, meat looking to this brown before it's even cooked. The meat was brown before we even cooked it. So we put that shit on the grill, cooked it up. Everybody but Barbara Mandrell and her buddy and the dude that brought him over, I'm not giving up his name, knew what was about to go down. So we cook up this, I cook up this burger, and we're like, all right, here you go. And everybody was just rolling, and not just because she was eating the burger, because she ate that shit up so fast. It was talking about, this is some good shit. She was like, oh my God, this is good. And from that point on, we never seen her again, but from that point on, we refer to her as the Burgermeister. And if one of the people in the crew, all you got to do is you mention certain names, and they know like Dirt, Original Dirt, Burgermeister, Barber Mandrell, Weave, Fake and Bake, Lurch, all so everybody they had nicknames, and we were pretty damn bad. But anyway, she ate that shit up, and I don't know, I just want to do something a little bit different tonight in the uncomfort zone because I wasn't feeling, I was feeling really uncomfortable with what I was saying earlier. It was totally out of character, and I'm glad the video didn't go up because that's really not who I am. I mean, I have a strong opinion about things, but I don't really just go off on a cursing tangent like that all the time, and to try to reproduce it. If I'm not in that mood, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna sound fake. So this is the mood I'm in right now. I'm feeling blue, and not that kind of blue. I'm just blue in a blue light, and something different. So I just want to talk about something that was fun from my past, and but let me hit on something real quick. What my video was about earlier. It was about black people that are mostly black men that are homophobic. Get over it. Just get over it. You want white people to get over being black phobia, get over being homophobic, because it is what it is. What somebody else does is what they do. Why do you care? Why should it matter whether they chose that lifestyle, they're born into that lifestyle, they were made to do that lifestyle, or that's who they are? And to call it a lifestyle is really offensive. That's the way that they want to live their life. That's the way they are living their life. That's their only choice that they can make because that's how they're wired. That's like saying, when people say, well, I don't believe that, a person is born gay. Well, then you don't believe that a person can be born with one hand, one arm, missing fingers, no eyes, a cleft lip. You don't think a hole in the heart, so a person's wires can't be twisted. You see people that are born with both sets of genitalia. So if a person is born with both sets of genitalia, what are they? So, I mean, a couple things change here and there, and your wires are crossed, and instead of being attracted to the opposite sex, you're attracted to the same sex. That's in your DNA. Now, some people will tell you straight out they choose that life. They choose what they wanted. They're open and they don't really care. But then there are other people said, no, that's just how it is. So think about this. If every bit of your fiber in your body, it just disgusts you to be with the same person, the same sex. That's how you feel, and you're disgusted by it. What if you felt that way about the opposite sex? That's how these people feel. So look at it from their point of view. I mean, I'm not talking about the dudes and the women that are being flamboyant and the drag queens and putting on a show. That's a whole nother thing. I'm talking about people that are genuinely trying to be a part of society and trying to live their life and don't have any ongoing other issues or problems or whatever. That's something different. To be flamboyant, to be whatever, that's just being flamboyant. That's just being out there. That's putting it in your face. And that's no different than if a woman is walking around with her ass hanging out, or a dude that is a bodybuilder and walking around with his barely having on a tank top. That's just over the top. You can be overly masculine. You could be overly feminine. You could be overly gay. Just be you. Stay in your lane, as they say. Don't worry about what's going on with somebody else. If you're not trying to get in their draws, then don't stress what draws they trying to get off into. I mean, seriously, what's the big deal? So anyway, I had to tone it down from earlier. I told you a nice little story. I ended with made you a little bit uncomfortable. I hope the story before made you laugh so that you could take what I had to say later a little bit easier. And if you are offended by it, oh, whatever. I don't really give a damn. Because you are in the uncomfort zone, and I'm here to make you uncomfortable. Even though I started off with something sweet, I still hit you with something a little bit uncomfortable, something you have to reevaluate and go from there. So my next topic is probably going to be on the Bible and shit. And yeah, I said Bible and shit because that's how I feel about the Bible and shit. So that's what I'm going to tackle next time. And let me hit a shout out to Jay. What's up on the East Coast, my brother? And Blacktopia, what it is. This is brought to you by blacktopia.org and the number 38 and the color blue. I'm out.